And welcome back to another episode of On Public Square. We've been on a bit of a summer break, but we're back with some exciting news to talk about for the fall. An upcoming event. We've talked about it before, but it's one of my favorite events, so we're going to talk about it again. We're talking about the Women of Clarksville Expo, and I'm joined by our city clerk, Lisa Canfield, and our city's first lady, Cynthia Pitts, to talk about this event. Welcome. I'm so glad to have y'all back.
Casey, thank you for having us.
Anytime. Always happy to talk with y'all. Always happy to talk about this wonderful event, which is, I think, at this point, one of the biggest events we have in the city of Clarksville. And it's wonderful. Does a lot of good for the community. So always happy to promote and shout it out. Let's just start with introductions like we always do. I know y'all have both done episodes of this podcast before, but it never hurts to get in that introduction one more time. First lady, can we start with you?
Yes, I am Cynthia Pitts. I have different hats I wear. I love being a wife to my husband, Joe, a Mimi to 14 grandbabies, the director of Bella's Closet, and I just love just serving God each and every day.
Perfect. You've told me before that your grandkids call y'all Mimi and Pops. That's funny because that's what our son calls Megan's parents.
Yeah, Mimi and Pops.
Yep.
It's sweet when they call you, but when you have them all at one time and it's Mimi and Pops, Mimi, it's like, oh my gosh, who do I go to first?
How many are there?
14, Casey.
Wow.
We have 14 grandbabies.
Cheaper by the dozen plus 2.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. And Lisa, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'll say that's quite the introduction to follow. But I'm Lisa Canfield. I'm the city clerk. I also serve on the Bella's board. I am a gram of 4, so not quite 14, but we're 4 and done. I love the Women's Expo. This is by far one of my favorite things each year. I look forward to it and putting this on for our community. So thank you for having us today. I'm really excited to give a shout out and welcome everybody to our event.
Lisa's my office neighbor, and I joke we show each other my kid pictures and her grandkid
all the
pictures.
time.
We trade back
Isn't that
and forth.
fun?
It's nice to have somebody that doesn't get annoyed by pictures.
I always said I wouldn't be the showing everybody pictures as my kid.
But you do it, don't you, Casey?
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
You can't
about
help it. Yeah,
well, and he's so cute.
Yeah,
he is so cute.
And my wife likes to joke that I can't go an episode of this without bringing up our son, so I got it out of the way early.
Oh, you better talk about it.
That's right.
All the time. Let's see, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's talk about the Women of Clarksville Expo. We're coming up into the 5th year of this event, halfway to a decade, which is awesome. Let's just start with the when and where. We're back at the Wilma Rudolph Event Center. What is the date and time for this one?
September the 20th from 10 to 2.
September the 20th, 10 to 2. Love it. And just tell us a little bit about what is the Women of Clarksville Expo.
You know, Casey, in 2019, when my husband got elected, we went to a Korean event. And in that event, he got up and spoke, and I noticed women sitting out and thinking, I only get to see them once a year, and started praying on how, God, what is it that you want for the women in this community? And that's the vision he gave, the Women of Clarksville. And we started it then, and it was the very first one was health and wellness.
Wonderful. And that's another one of my favorite events, by the way. I love the Korean New Year Festival. Is that what
I think it's the New Year Festival is what they call it.
That was one of the first events I worked after starting working for the city. And I remember because you and the mayor sang Frank Sinatra for karaoke,
let's back that up. He sang it and didn't tell us he was going to sing it. It was a surprise to me. And then Terry pulled me up to join in the chorus, which was not really, I was nervous, but he did a great job that year. I've been trying to find that, Casey.
I'm sure
you've got to find
it. It may be on a Clarksville Now computer. So
we have got to find
this
it.
This podcast may bring it up.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I can find.
We got to recreate that one.
The challenge has been sent out.
Chris Smith, if you're listening to this and you still have my work laptop, find that for me, please.
Please, Chris. We're trying to find it.
You mentioned Terry Jelinski. She's another person who's been instrumental, I think, in the Women's Clarksville Expo. So I just want to shout out Terry, one of my friends for work that brings treats in quite a bit.
We really have a wonderful committee of women who are and men who are dedicated to this event, and we're very fortunate that Mayor Pitts allows us to reach out to all the different departments, and all the department heads have just been so just cooperative of their time and resources, and so we're so grateful to everybody who participates.
I was about to say, I almost wanna give a brief in memoriam, but it's just for retirement, so nobody get upset, for our officer, Brett Norfleet, who
Oh,
Oh
is
my
also a
goodness.
superstar.
yes.
I'm telling you, I'm just even to call his name makes a tear come into my eyes because he was flawless
Yeah.
at making the traffic, taking care of everything
Mhm.
in every event we have.
Wonderful, and he has trained, Sergeant Post very well, and he has
Yes, I'm
just
excited
slid
about
in
Sergeant Post. Yeah, he's
perfectly.
doing great
Yeah,
too.
he'll take
And
very
there's
good
a
care of
story
us.
behind that with me and Sergeant Post and his family that's pretty unique.
It is,
So
yeah.
Love it. They're always great. They always help us get all the traffic stuff and
Mhm.
CTS and everyone else coming together, gas and water helping out with signage and things. It's always a great time.
it's a city event.
It
I
is a
It
mean,
city
is.
it
event,
is
yeah.
it's core. I mean, just the city that get involved, and
Yeah.
it's just
We always support each other, I've
yes.
said, I don't know how many times just in the last week, how much of a family we really are,
Mhm,
and it's not lip service, I mean it. We
mhm.
Mhm.
we truly care and support one another when one department has an event or something going on, we all step in and help,
Mhm.
so
I
it's very
tend
special.
before coming here, I was always skeptical of that like work family
Uh-huh.
term, and having worked in more private places, sometimes that does elicit an eye roll. I think
Yeah.
I buy it.
Yeah.
I do, and that's
It's
odd, like an odd transition that I've really changed my mentality on
yeah,
that
it's
since
really not
working
lip
here.
service, it
And
it really
Casey, I want to
exists.
mention my husband Joe because when I came to him about it, what the Lord was showing me, he was all in
Mm,
and has been very supportive from
Mhm.
day one. He said, "Honey, just tell me what you need," and I think that's great
Right.
because his support and
Yes.
being
mhm,
a part of this event.
Oh, absolutely, we could not do this without his
mhm.
support. Yeah.
Great.
And I want to just back up and just say this too. And she's not with us now at the city, but Michelle, I'm trying to think, I'll get it.
Lao.
Lau came was the one that came up about expanding it
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
the expo piece and using it as an expo. So I want to give a shout out to
Mhm.
her because she was really instrumental in saying, let's take it to the next level.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Big shout out to
Yeah.
Michelle. We miss you around
We
here.
sure
One of the
do.
Yes.
first episodes that we did when Jimmy was co-hosting with
Mhm.
me was with her. Yeah, 100%. Just so many great people that
Oh,
make this event
Mhm.
happen, from the volunteers to the committee to the city
mhm.
staff, just everybody. And it's a big gathering. We'll talk about kind of what's available there. But let's just start off real quick. We have a theme set for this year,
Ah,
which there's always been a theme. I think
yes.
this one's a little more directed from what I've heard.
Mhm.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Our theme this year is "Be the best you." As women especially, I think we forget about ourselves. We've been saying this a lot, the last couple of weeks. We put ourselves last.
Mhm,
We, take care of everybody else, and, they always say, "Put the, uh, mask on your face first before you help others."
mhm,
And so I think this year that's really important in what we are trying to remind everybody. Uh, you need to take care of yourself. You can't take care of anybody else unless you're the best version of yourself.
mhm.
And so I
Mhm.
think with the offerings we have this year, we're going to give you the opportunity to work on being the best of you, whether it's with health screenings, whether it's shopping. There's things there that might make you feel pretty or help you out
Yeah,
around the house, or there's spiritually. So healing yourself from the inside out. We're going to have everything. So
yeah.
And I think too, Casey, what I love about this year is that women get stuck in menopause
Mhm.
yes,
and they feel
yes.
like they've lost their self because nobody talks about it. It's that secret that my mother didn't talk about it,
No, you
my
you
family
did
didn't.
not.
And so to bring that piece this year to
Mhm.
answer questions, some of these ladies are like, I don't feel the best right now
Yeah.
because of all that's happening to my body.
Mhm.
What do I need to do? And how do I get back to my feeling like myself again?
Wow, that's a good point. I hadn't really
Yeah.
thought much, and that kind of leads into our special guest we have
Yes, we're
Oh,
coming.
we
excited.
are so excited.
I'll just throw that to y'all.
Well, we're gonna let Lisa start it off,
Uh,
and then we'll say how it ended up.
I am so excited about this. So, our special guest is Channel 4's Tracy Cornett. When we were talking about we're going to have a series of lady talks at the expo, and so brainstorming kind of how we wanted that to be, and we knew menopause was going to be an important piece, and so I started doing some internet searches, and I came across Tracy and some of the stories she's done, and I had said to our first lady, "Wouldn't it be great if we could get someone from the news, like Tracy Cornett?" And then we just kind of moved on, and we're trying to figure out who we were going to get and what we're going to do. And
And we were in a meeting,
yeah.
Casey, at Bella's, and I know Tracy
Uh-huh.
personally, but I just didn't feel the leading to do anything yet.
Mhm.
And when she said that, I felt the Lord prompt me to get up and text her and ask, and she immediately answered
She sure
back.
did.
We served on we served on the Sexual Assault Center in Nashville together for 7 years. An amazing woman. When you first meet her, it's like meeting your best friend. And so, and then when she said yes, I just turned it over to Lisa,
Ah,
and they've been communicating. And so she has an amazing story about menopause.
she really does. And I mean, I almost cried. I was so that if ever the Lord was his hand was guiding us, and he does all the time, that was just a God wink for sure.
Mhm.
And Tracy, I'll tell you what, she is as um, what you see is what you get. And so what you see on air, that's her.
That's her.
That is just her. And
Mhm.
so she is going to be leading a kind of like a talk show style um,
Oh, fun.
session. We've got 3 speakers that she will lead. And so you'll have opportunities to ask questions. We're going to be talking about nutrition and moving your body. You know, sometimes maybe you're not able to move your body as much as you like, but even just little simple things you can do to
Mhm.
help yourself along. And so there's going to be handouts for everybody to take away after with exercises and nutritional suggestions. And it's just we're just really excited about and very blessed to have her. It's this
And we're
is
going to have a health professional there too, as
yes,
well.
yes.
We can talk about our personal, but also have a health
Hmm.
professional that's going to can answer some of the questions we cannot.
Right.
And I want to stop and say I'm very happy to hear the thunder and the rain falling. Can you
Oh,
hear that?
Yes, you can
this
hear it
is
just above
incredible.
us. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's gonna come through on the podcast at all, but I love our house has a metal roof, and it's one
Uh-huh.
of my favorite things is to hear the rain on that metal roof. I'll go sit
Because
out
we've
on the
been praying
porch.
for rain,
We
so
have been
that's
praying for rain.
so
Yeah.
thankful to hear that.
My last round of tomatoes will be glad for it
Yeah.
before
Mhm.
the fall gets them. Awesome. No, I'm so excited to meet Tracy and to see what she can bring to the table
Mhm.
for this event. Um, I know last year there was a lot of talk about do we want to get some more like outside folks to come in and speak, and I think it's great that that's able to happen.
Well, and what's wonderful too is the speakers are local women.
Hmm.
They are local business owners or work within our community. And so I think that's important too, is that, you know, while we have Tracy coming out and that's our big name, we're still supporting our local. And we'll also have talk on diabetes.
Hmm.
Um, you know, there's going to be so much offered, and I'm so excited. It's going to be
And I
wonderful.
think the ladies, like Shelly Scott,
Mhm.
she's the one that's the trainer that's coming. Like Lisa said, they are our hometown people.
Hmm.
But when Lisa found where she was talking about menopause, it just fit the category of what we were having
Sure
for this
did.
Women's Expo.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Going into sort of what opportunities are offered by the expo, I got a little bit of a list here of just some things. First of all, a good time, right?
Oh,
There's shopping
absolutely.
available,
Yeah.
local vendors, uh, places to shop,
Mhm.
a little bit of everything, right? There's jewelry, there's food, there's that one cupcake vendor that
Oh,
sells out in like 10 minutes
for
because they're
sure.
incredible.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of, are we doing the cooking demos again this year?
No cooking
No
demos this
Okay.
cooking
year.
demos this year. We're
Yeah.
just focused on the health and wellness this
Yes.
year.
I'll just have to go get bulgogi from Terry's house.
Yes,
That's
maybe
for
Terry
sure.
will bring us
Maybe she'll
some
bring
that
them just for
day.
us.
Yeah. But no, it's
You
always a
know,
good
you know.
time. Then there's food trucks outside
Yes.
usually.
Yes.
And then there's prizes and things and
Oh, we have
games.
Oh,
some
yeah.
amazing prizes coming.
Yeah.
Well, I want to stress too that all of this is free.
Mhm.
You know, this is
Mhm.
I think that's one of the most important things is this is free for the women and men in our, you know, it's not just for women. You know, men come out too.
Mhm.
They're you know, come support your women, come learn about menopause, learn, you know, what your wife or girlfriend or significant other is it may be going through. But this event is free. If you don't if you they ask for insurance for some of the health screenings, but if you don't have insurance, don't let that keep you away. Come anyway because you may still qualify. It's you know, and shopping is absolutely part of it,
Mhm.
and food. We have a new food vendor, I guess you could call him. His name is Blaine, and he's a young man. He is legally blind, and he has a lemonade stand,
Ooh.
and I am not giving it justice at all. I'm talking, these are some pretty fancy drinks he does. He's an entrepreneur. He also can preach. He is a wonderful, wonderful young man. So I encourage you to come out and see him. We have another young lady this year who is a young, I believe she's 15, who makes jewelry, who's coming out, a young entrepreneur. And so, come see everybody.
Yeah. Speaking of entrepreneurs and vendors, I was just curious, do you have a favorite vendor from these events throughout the years? I can tell you 2 of mine. One is the lady who makes those incredible cupcakes. She had, like, some
Oh,
ube ones last year,
uh-huh.
and she always sells out, like, really quickly because
She
'cause they're
sure does.
incredible. And I also there's a book trailer vendor that comes out that brings children's books, and, I think they always do a really
Mhm.
great job. Those are 2 of my favorites.
I think my favorite, Casey, is the Matthew Walker,
Mhm.
because we've had so many lives changed by
Yeah.
them coming out and bringing their mobile bus. And some people cannot afford to go to the doctor, so when they come, I enjoy seeing that, seeing someone get the care that they need,
Mhm.
and seeing the joy of that, and then seeing the testimony of it. I know we've
Mhm.
talked
Yes.
about Ebony, we've given
Mhm.
her
Mhm.
story, but you just never know if they hadn't
Yeah.
have been there that day, it would have been a totally different
Mhm.
story of her life.
But yeah, we've this event has literally changed people's lives as far as their
Yes.
health
Mhm.
goes.
Mhm.
And hopefully we'll have Ebony to talk a little bit about that. But if not, if I remember correctly, Ebony came in for a health screening. There were
Mhm.
some red flags that came up as far as health, and she was advised to go seek out a doctor, and seeking out a doctor kind of just in time, if I remember correctly.
Well, her blood was extremely low, so they
Yeah.
said that if she'd have been in a wreck, she would have bled out and
Yeah.
died. And
Yeah.
she had all the symptoms, and she felt like it's because she's overweight, but it
Mhm.
wasn't. It's like her blood was extremely low,
Mhm.
and she was the last person to get on the bus that day, and
Mhm.
we encouraged her to
Yeah.
go. She didn't want, and her story is amazing.
Mhm. And that really goes with the theme for this year, of taking care of yourself and
Yes.
being the best version of you. I know often I'm terrible about putting off doctor's
Oh,
appointments and
yeah.
things like that because, oh, I got to mow the yard today and I forgot to do this. Yeah, I can't wait for that checkup. But those things are important. You got to be around for the people that need you.
Well, I think that's why I'm excited about having a mammogram bus here this year.
Mhm.
First time.
First time, Pastor Stephanie, who works with us, and we had her on the Walk of Love Ministry podcast
Mhm.
um, yesterday, actually. Um,
Wow.
she shares her story of feeling fine and just going in for a
Mhm.
regular exam and scheduling her mammogram. And it turned out that she had invasive ductal cancer. She had no symptoms at all. And so to be able to provide this opportunity for women, I mean, you're there anyway. Go get your mammogram. It doesn't take very long. Take care of yourself. And
Mhm.
so I think that was a really powerful story as well.
And they need to sign up for that,
They do
Lisa.
need to sign up ahead
So
of time. You can go to the Women of Clarksville Facebook page, and we will have links there. You can also go to the City of Clarksville webpage, and we have links for that as well.
Mhm. And I'll
Um,
put it in the description of this
oh,
episode too.
wonderful. Also, not health related, if you need to get your real ID, they'll be out there. We'll have a bus out there. You can come out and get your real ID as well. So
they have to sign up for
they
that
have to
too.
sign up ahead of
Mhm.
time.
So y'all
So,
have to get online and do that.
yes.
Check those documents before you come to. Trust me.
Oh,
Nothing's worse than getting up there and realizing, oh, I needed one more piece of paper to get this thing.
been there, done that.
And that's what happened to Joe. He
Yeah.
got there and he didn't have the real birth certificate.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So he
Yeah.
didn't get his until this year. So
Yeah.
he could have gotten it.
He got his the same day I got mine. I saw him leaving just as I was going in.
Mhm.
No, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
We're actually going to Florida in a couple weeks, and I've been telling my parents, like, "You gotta get those real IDs. Like, get it in right now."
Yeah, they're not fooling around,
And then
Yeah.
so
also that, we've been
Mhm.
insisting and talking about the free, but get online and get your ticket
Mhm.
because,
Yes.
that's important to go ahead and not wait to the last minute
Mhm.
too.
It
And
it
it helps us grow the event, right? Because
it
when we see those,
does.
we need to have that attendance data.
It helps us grow the event, but it also helps our vendors plan ahead.
Mhm.
I'm in constant contact with our vendors, giving them updates on, how many attendees we have so that they can have enough, product,
Yes.
so that, our food trucks have plenty of food. We don't want anyone going hungry. We have giveaways, so we wanna make sure that we have enough giveaways. The first 200 people get a free bag, and I've been told that there may be little special goodies and, gift cards and things in those
Ooh.
bags, so we have some, exciting announcements coming up. I'll leave it at that. We're going to share something later today on the Women of Clarksville Facebook page, and I will be sharing some prizes all week long. but they're big. We're very excited. We're thrilled with all of the support we've received from local businesses in the community. Um,
So what I'm hearing is like and follow the Women of Clarksville
like
Facebook
and follow the
page.
Women of
Yes,
Clarksville
if you wanna
Facebook
see
page.
what's coming.
That's right.
That's a good point. That this
Mhm.
is an organization that exists year round aside from the expo as
Mhm.
well. Go follow Women of Clarksville on Facebook.
Mhm.
Lots of good information
Mhm.
there, lots of good hyping up local business
Oh,
owners and
absolutely.
such things.
And
Mhm.
Lisa is sharing a lot about the vendors that are coming,
Mhm,
which you
mhm.
Yes.
can get to know them before
Uh-huh.
you even get there, so you get to
Yes.
Yeah.
hear their stories.
Plan your route. Love it. And of course, the last thing kind of that came to mind when thinking of the benefits of coming to this is networking opportunities. It's good to
Oh.
like know people
Mhm.
that are working in local business the same as you are, and whether it's businesses adjacent to your own and not
Yeah.
getting to know each other, or whether it's people you can collaborate with, getting the chance to know your neighbors is something that's really valuable.
Oh, absolutely. Because these are your neighbors or your friends or the women you go to church with. Um, that they're the women, some of them women we work with,
Mhm.
who will be there. And so come support them. These are local businesses. I wish we could have everybody. That's the tough part is, we're limited on space. Um, but come out and support them.
Mhm.
And their stories. I think it's good
Yeah.
to kinda get to know the ladies, but
Mhm.
also, like you said earlier, Casey, is connecting each other
Yes.
together and seeing how your business can maybe help somebody else's business, and you might be the first time you meet them. That's
Mhm.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
excitement I get is when they come through the door and walking around and seeing the different it just takes me back to 2019 of this might be the only place some of the women can go to get out and share their
Mhm.
business,
Mhm.
for free.
Yes, it's also free for our vendors. That was really
Mhm.
important as
Mhm.
well. A lot of these events, they have to pay a vendor fee, and we don't require that because we want everyone to have the opportunity to be a vendor.
To
Mhm.
encourage and
Mhm.
uplift.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Love it. And I've heard from a lot of the vendors talk about how that's a really great opportunity and it helps them out quite a
Well,
lot.
especially with the
So,
smaller businesses,
oh yeah.
they don't have the funds to, and
Get
so to
started.
get started, and
Mhm.
so to be able to encourage that and help that along,
Gives
that's
them a jump start.
yes.
And I know there's some care taken as well to making sure it's not all the same. So, okay,
Mhm.
we make sure that we have a little bit of this and a little bit of that to ensure some variety.
We do. I think this year is probably more health focused
Mhm.
than
Mhm.
years past, and that was by design. We have some vendors that we try and like I said, if we could bring everybody back every
Mhm.
year, we would. Um, we usually what we do is we reach out to everybody and they apply and we get the word out. And this year, like I said, we were focusing on a lot of health vendors, but there'll still be shopping and
Oh
and
yeah.
the whole gamut. But we do try and limit the
Mhm.
same the
Mhm.
same types of businesses as much as we can.
Curate.
Yes.
Love it.
Curate, see menopause brain right
Yeah.
there.
My wife did want me to ask if Massage Envy will be back. She said that's her
Yes.
favorite.
Bigger
Yes.
and better this year.
Yes.
They
They're
are
gonna have
Ooh.
bringing
more
more
help.
staff. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you bet they're gonna be there.
Love it.
Oh, the lights are
Uh-oh.
flickering.
Going in real quick, let's talk buses. In the past, this is the way it's worked, and it's the way it's going to work again. Uh, Parking at the Wilma Rudolph Event Center, as lovely as that venue is, can sometimes be a little. It's such a popular place that often there can be more people than parking spaces. To help with that and to provide an added service, we're able to provide a shuttle service to get to the event. Air conditioned, fully accessible buses from CTS. Thank you so much, CTS, for that.
Yes. Thank you,
Mhm.
thank
Uh,
you, thank you.
and we actually just got back from recording a little bus promo
We did.
video of showing the route. But it might be good to just let people know kind of where they can go, which is I call it the Jostens building. I know it's not
Do you
anymore.
know, Casey, I do that too. That's the only place I know how
Yeah.
to get people to get there, but it's not now, but that's the best way,
I
Mm.
think
I
it's
think.
it's people who have been here before a certain point, and those of us who are maybe here after a certain point, it's the CMCSS Central Services South building.
Mhm.
Yes.
So Old Jostens or CMCSS
Yes.
Central Services South. That's where you're going to pick up your bus. That's where you're going to park. There, I was surprised today at how much parking there is. There is
Mhm.
Mhm.
so much parking there. And so what's great is you go park your car, you get on a bus, it drives you over to the Wilma Rudolph Event Center. It's door-to-door service, it's air conditioned, and They drop you off. You go enjoy your day, hop back on the bus, and go back to your car. It's that easy.
And the video will show it today,
Mhm.
Casey, because you did a great job
Mm.
Yeah.
showcasing that. But I think the thing I learned today is the bus literally goes all the way down, and then a lift goes
Mhm.
out, and then so you just walk right up to the
Mhm.
bus. So if there's anybody with, that's a wheelchair or knee issues,
Mm.
it's just really
Yeah.
simple to get up. I
Very
love
easy.
seeing that.
Very easy.
We were actually just 2 episodes prior to this one. We had Veronica and Felicia from CTS up to talk about a lot of that. So if you are interested to learn more about this, just scroll down a couple more episodes, but finish this one first and check out that episode with
Yeah.
Veronica and Felicia. It's really good. They're really great. But
Remember,
yeah,
Especially Veronica. She's
Veronica's
amazing.
she's a rock star. Remember, buses start at 9:45. So, if you want to get there and line up early, just know that the buses aren't going to be driving anybody over until 9:45. We have 2 buses, and they'll be running concurrently. So probably about every 7 minutes, there'll be a bus. So it's very quick, and it'll run all day.
And remember, the first 200 ladies get the bags. So remember the first 200 ladies.
And T-shirts too.
yeah.
We'll have some T-shirts.
What
too.
color this year?
They're black and gold.
Ooh, that's right.
Mhm.
That's right. I remember.
5th year.
Very
Yep.
pretty.
Add to the collection if you've
That's-
been going for multiple
Yes.
years.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
I liked the pink ones last year.
I did too.
Yeah.
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 Jennifer's favorite.
Moving forward a little bit, before I wanted to get in just to
Mhm.
some thank yous for some of the folks that help
Yes.
us with the event, but is there anything I missed? Anything you'd like to add?
I think you got it all,
Yeah.
Casey. Thank
Perfect.
you.
No, thank
Yes.
y'all. And thank you to Clarksville Transit System for
Uh-huh.
providing that transportation. Veronica, director down there, Michael Ringenberg,
Mhm.
all the incredible bus drivers and paratransit drivers. Y'all do such amazing,
Yeah,
important
sure.
work for the city of Clarksville. Big thank you to the Wilma Rudolph Event Center and their staff, from Monica to the other various people. I'm sorry, I don't know everyone's names.
Erica
Um,
and Jennifer have been just wonderful.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
To the rest of parks who help advertise, Gas and Water and CDE who provide some signage.
Yeah.
Is going to get the traffic's going to be moving
Mhm.
flawlessly that
CPD,
day.
and we're also going to have from police and fire too. Is to note, we'll have booths for CPD and CFR, and we'll have female officers and female
Yes.
firefighters there as well. And so, CPD isn't only there just directing traffic; they'll
Mhm.
actually be at the expo.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
I have
we're
a
excited.
photo I love that's a little girl trying on a fireman's coat and hat
Yes.
from last year's
Yes,
event.
that was so sweet.
And I don't mean Jennifer. There is a photo of Jennifer.
Yeah,
trying on
Jennifer
here,
was
too.
on.
That's
yeah.
right.
But
Grown
no.
women liked it too.
But thank you to all those
Yeah.
folks. Thank you to Terry Jelinski and the other members of the committee who help organize the event and help organize volunteers. Terry always brings out some excellent volunteers. Some of our local youth helps out. In the past, she has cooked with us and helps.
And our Mayor's Youth
Mayor's
Council.
Youth Council.
Mayor's
we
Youth
can't
Council.
forget them.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for my husband, Joe, for the big supporter to say yes to
Yes.
this event.
Mm-hmm.
And give a shout out to him again.
And I'd like to go back and again, a special thank you to Jennifer Letourneau, who's the director of Parks and Rec,
Mm-hmm.
because she has just been instrumental in, making sure we have the rec for our event and having everything we need. And so, just a big shout out to my buddy Jen.
Just so many people. That's what I love about this. Even local businesses who provide prizes, whether
Mhm.
it's a washing machine from LG or some tires from Hankook,
Yep.
or just a free massage from Massage Envy. Just wonderful things. It's all so good. My wife won a free haircut from Austin's Beauty College
Oh,
last year,
awesome.
and it became her new favorite place to get her haircut.
See, you never know. Yeah,
Mhm.
you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this event. I'm so glad to get to talk about it. Oh, and final thanks to y'all for
Oh.
making this happen and for coming up and talking with me.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
Someone's
Casey.
got to get the ball rolling on these events, and
Well, I have to shout out to Lisa. I couldn't
Oh.
do it without her because she has a gift,
Mm.
Casey, to keep the trains a running. And I'm just so grateful.
Oh, thank you. Levon will say I'm bossy.
nah, you are our Wizard of Oz. You're the woman behind the curtain.
Thank
That's
you.
so
I love
sweet.
working with the first lady and our committee, and
Yes.
this event really is a labor of love. This
It is.
it's very important, and
Mhm.
I'm honored to be able to have the time to
Yeah.
be given the opportunity and time to do this. So
Perfect.
yeah.
To sign off,
Mhm.
I thought it might be so. This event has always been about women encouraging, supporting, and inspiring one another. I like to always end with a fun little sign off question. I thought we could each share a little bit about a woman who has encouraged, supported, or inspired us. And if possible, who'd like to go first? Is this something?
Well, Casey, I will get in trouble if I name one person because I've
Yeah.
had so many women in
Yeah.
my life. So I want to just say, just every stage of life, the Lord's already always put someone in my
Mhm.
pathway. So to all the women that has just truly been an inspiration in my life, I want to say thank you because I would leave somebody out and I don't
Mhm.
want to
Yeah.
hurt anybody's feelings. So I would say to every woman that has spoken into my life, for me to be able to give back, I want to just say thank you.
Yeah, I would echo that sentiment. I have had so many women in my life, personally and in my career,
Mhm.
mentoring me and guiding me, praying with me, and so I can't just choose one. Of course, I have to throw my mama in there. My sweet mama is just an incredible lady in and of herself. But yeah, I'd leave somebody out, and I would feel terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I like that. No, you're
Yeah.
right though. You're
And that's how
exactly
it
right.
should be. We should be lifting and uplifting one another
Yeah.
and, encouraging each other, so
I will share one person in particular just because I was thinking about it. We were
Mm.
just recently talking with we had our event for the leadership program
Mhm.
that started this year. Another woman who's doing a lot for the city, Leah
Oh,
Frazier.
for sure.
I was talking with the caterer for that event, and he was talking about how he's just always loved to cook.
Yeah.
I was saying I do too, and I was thinking about where that came from. It's
Uh-huh.
like, oh, that came from my grandmother, Janice Trotter. Never let anyone leave her house
Yeah.
hungry, and that's kind of where I learned that food is a way to show people you care about them
Uh-huh.
and to take care of people. And so,
Yeah, food is a
yeah,
love
I'm going to
language
shout
for
out my
sure.
my grandmother, Janice Trotter. But yeah, I think that is about all. Anything else we want to
No,
add?
just thank you, Casey, so
Yes,
much.
thank you very much. We
Appreciate
appreciate
you.
getting the
Thank
word
y'all.
out and
Oh, I almost forgot. Congratulations to you, Lisa, on a recent achievement with a certification you received.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
very much. The last 4 years, I have been working, on my certification to be a certified municipal clerk. Um, I was already certified with the state, which is required by law. You have to get that certification within 2 years, but this particular certification means so much more, because of the work and effort that went into it. And, I again thank the mayor and, his chief of staff, James Halford, for encouraging me and pushing me and guiding me and allowing me the time and resources to study and some of these classes were hard, y'all.
Mhm.
It was there's a couple that almost brought me to tears, but I'm glad it's done, and now I will start working on my master municipal clerk certification, and we'll see where that takes me.
Can't wait to celebrate that achievement
Oh,
also.
and I will say, Mayor Pitts, that doesn't mean I'm leaving. That just means where it's going to take me with my certification.
You better not.
I didn't want to give him a heart attack.
I won't publish that release if you try. That got lost in the mail.
Yeah, we didn't hear that.
Yeah.
We'll cut that
But
one out
no,
of the podcast.
but no, thank y'all so much. This has been great. Let's go over to CTS and get some ice cream.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
Yay.
good.
And thank you all for tuning in, and see us next time on Public Square.
Thank you.